Greetings fellow warriors and welcome back to another Mountain Blade 2 Bannerlord video. After a long day of raiding, eating butter and pestering Lady Sylvant to marry you, it's time to put your feet up and relax while you watch the sun set. But you see, here's the issue, you can't actually do that in vanilla. I mean, you could possibly do that if you possess at least one fief, but that's why today we're taking a look at the Homesteads mod that adds a new system to the game where you can place down your own settlements. Finally, we can have kinda proper player-generated settlements in Bannerlord. And that brings us to today's sponsor, World War Armies, which is the epic real-time strategy simulator focusing on World War II. Prove your strategic prowess in thrilling PvP battles. Engage in 1v1 or 2v2 matches where your tactical decision will determine victory or defeat. With stunning 3D graphics and precise unit controls, you'll have full command over your infantry, vehicles and tanks, allowing you to execute tactical maneuvers with ease. With over 70 units to choose from, including engineers, flamethrowers or even powerful tanks, the possibilities for strategic gameplay are truly endless. Each unit has its own strengths and abilities, whether it's healing, dealing damage or serving as a tank against the enemy fire. You even have the ability to select different nations, like the German forces, the valiant soldiers of the USA or the relentless warriors of the USSR. Each one of them offers a distinct playstyle, ensuring that no battle is ever the same. Maneuver around buildings and rivers or engage in a head-to-head clash with the enemy base. Whether you prefer a slow strategic battle or a fast-paced confrontation, World War Armies has something for every playstyle. You can even team up with your friends for epic 2v2 battles. Click the link in the description and you'll receive the Pershing tank and a stunning desert skin with tokens immediately after finishing the tutorial. Thank you World War Armies for the sponsor, and let's dive in to the video. First up, you need to get a companion. It's best to pick one with a good steward and engineering skill level. Then find a proper place to set up your campsite. It can be literally anywhere on the map, except, well, inside cities and stuff. Upon talking to the companion, we'll be greeted by a new dialogue option that says, we should set up a homestead here. A new text prompt will open up asking you to name the homestead, and afterwards you have successfully created your own little settlement. On the map it will be depicted as a little tent and your companion has left your party to tend for the settlement. Upon entering the homestead you can talk to your companion, walk around, manage your homestead or just let some time pass. Talking to your companion will, well, let you talk to your companion. Managing your homestead will let you see what tier your settlement currently has, how much gold is stored, your total productivity, extra space and total leisure, which we will get into a bit, as well as the morale. Here you can rename your homestead, manage the garrison, food and the stash, and deposit or withdraw gold. So now we will get to the fun part. Walking around your campsite will put you into a mission, and you can see if you want to create an outpost here or look for an alternative location. I really like this one here with the snowy mountains and steppes in the distance, the swamp and everything. I think I'll set up a camp here. If you're content with the location, you need to press P to open up the build menu. Yes my friends, you can actually create proper settlements like in Fallout 4. There are 5 different building categories, each one has a different purpose. Productivity, leisure, miscellaneous, lighting and housing. Inside the productivity category you can find objects that increase the productivity of your settlement. You can create a hog, sheep, flax and grain farms and a well. To build any item, be sure to check the items required tab, so obviously for a grain farm you need grain. For a sheep farm, sheep and so on. To create a successful homestead, we obviously need to build a tent first to get some space here. We can't let our men sleep on the swampy floor after all. So we'll make our way to the nearest town and see if they sell the items that are required for a crusade tent. After gathering all the materials, you need to put everything into the stash of your homestead, otherwise it won't work. Placing them down can be quite finicky, but you can rotate the object via the keys 1 to 8. Now that our troops have some space to live, we can put them inside the homestead. These troops will now go on about the day, sleep, stand guard or relax at the campfire. If you also plop down any production station, they will start working there and produce raw materials such as hide, flax, grain, meat, wool, etc. It's advised to first expand the living spaces and then create production stations. But of course your troops can't be working all day and night. They need some leisure to keep their morale high, otherwise they will leave the homestead. Right now the only station that produces leisure is the musician's tent. When the productivity is greater than leisure, your homestead may generate dinars, but over time it will lose morale. If your homestead has more leisure than productivity, you will lose some dinars, but you will gain morale. Your homestead can also have different tiers. That's why I said that it's best to put down tents first, because the tier will be upgraded over time. The more troops you have in your settlement and the higher your homestead leader's steward and engineering skill, the faster it will upgrade. The higher your tier, the more building points you can have, thus the bigger your settlement can be and the more raw materials can be produced. If your homestead is at least tier 1 and you have available living spaces, every day there's a low chance that a random troop will join your settlement too, which is a really nice touch. In the future, the author intends to add caravans to the mod that will visit your settlement from time to trade. More buildings and battle scenes inside your homestead. I can imagine that this mechanic would work like raids or something. And yeah, I guess this is it for this video. I hope you liked it. If you did, feel free to hit that like button. It would help out tremendously and show that you want to see more content like this in the future. If you want to talk with me and other like-minded people, consider joining the Discord server too. But other than that, I see you all in my next video. Become a warrior today and bye. Another huge shoutout to Cabadog, Pyrealized, Ed China, Chains, Max, Clinky Man and all the other channel members for supporting the channel.